Hey guys, it is Marie Torres,
Andrew Murray, what's going on, people?
and today we are going to talk to you about residual income. So, in our last video, we talked to you a little bit about 7 years to wealth, and actually, the response to that was huge. People really, really liked the idea that we weren't just talking about short term wealth. Again, lots of people think, oh, I just need to make money in the next 30 days or 60 days. And that is very important. If you need money now, that's exactly what you want to do. But what we were saying to you is you can make money now, but also plan for the future. And when we talk about making money now, we want you to make money now so that in 7 years you are building generational wealth. Okay? So today we are going to talk about residual income.
I love residual income. Love it.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Residual income for us is a huge thing for us. Again, when we started, the idea of residual income, I remember people saying, getting paid for work or doing the work and getting paid for it over and over and over again. And that concept to us was
That made sense to me, yeah.
well, it made sense, but I mean, we're not taught that. We're taught to trade, our time for dollars, and every time we put in the time, every time we put in the time.
Yeah.
No. That's what we're taught, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you're taught that in school, so you're fed this kind of certain agenda in schools, and you need to realize that you need to step out of that in order to, kind of really understand what you want to do. Because you're not taught to become wealthy in schools. You're taught to accept authority, and you're taught to, be a good listener and,
Which is,
toe the line.
Exactly.
Basically. That's not teaching you how to build wealth. And that's what's great about the entrepreneur community that we became a part of, and we've helped foster. I mean, we've helped so many people,
Yes.
Become entrepreneurs. And it all started with us, learning about residual income. I mean, when we look back, that was the most important thing that really drove us.
It made so much sense.
Excited us.
Yes, it is very exciting, and it makes so much sense. I mean, if you can make money on, work that you've done one time, why wouldn't you do it? And the thing is, there are vehicles out there for us now to be able to do that, and Andrew and I are proof of that. I mean, that's what we built our entire business on. Like I said, we've never had a traditional job. We started in 2001, and that idea of residual income was so enticing and so fascinating to us, because really we didn't know anybody else that was doing that. And yet everybody else told us that it was impossible to do. So, again, we're not taught to do that, but I think that people realize that it's out there. And then obviously, now that the world is smaller, we have the internet, there's so many different ways to reach out to people who have the same mindset, who have the same idea. It's much, much easier to create that business, to create that wealth now more than ever, more than any other time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I mean, it's both easier and harder than it looks. The truth of it is, you can create residual income. Anyone can do it. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort. It's going to take, dedication, but you absolutely can do it. But at the same time, you've got to have the right vehicle. Now, let me tell you a story. I want to back up here and tell you a story about AWeber. Okay, so AWeber is an autoresponder service. A lot of people are very comfortable with it and have used it for years. I mean, we've had an account for over 10 years, and I haven't paid for my AWeber account. Well, I paid for it, but they always send me checks that are much, much higher than what I pay for every month. So I've had that residual income coming in, and that's been really a blessing for us. I mean, there's months where we didn't work because we were traveling or doing this or whatever the case may be. Boom, AWeber comes in with that check each and every month, and I'm talking about long-term residuals. We're talking about a 10+ year residuals, and there are opportunities out there like that. The thing about residual income is, when you look at your life, you have residual expenses. You have to pay your mortgage, you have to pay your rent, you have to pay your utility bills, your taxes. Like, all these things come at you every month, or every year, so they're recurring. And so your income should be set up the same way. And much like we've done in our own business, a lot of what we do is set up in systems. So if you have a system of people coming in and seeing something and then buying and then becoming part of the process, I mean, we have our phone notifications go off every day with residual income that's been set up for us. But it's kind of difficult for the average person to do that. There is one way that really works for the average person, but you got to have the right vehicle, and that's
And that's what we wanted to talk to you about, and that's what we wanted. That's what we're so excited about, because we know that we've found the right vehicle for residual income. And when you've been in the industry a long time, you do see a lot of different things, and you learn so many different things from, what you do, what you promote, what you create, and where you build. And so we are so excited, because we really feel that we have found the right vehicle to residual income, and we know that we can help a lot of people. And so we are so excited.
Take our time with this.
We did take our time. And like I said, it really has been 3 years for me anyways, based on so many other things happening, where I've really decided to come back and build this. And, again, it's the right timing. It's the right place. It's just right. It's right.
We want to help you build residual income. You.
And so, like Andrew said, we want to help you build residual income. We're very excited about what we have coming. So we're going to give you a link right after this video. It's for a webinar that we are having, and we want you to go and register. Now make sure that you register, you check those notifications, because this webinar is going to be packed out. I already know, we've talked to so many people already about this. We're very excited. And again, like Andrew said, it's about residual income. It's about creating that income. It's about creating that 7 years to generational wealth, really putting yourself in a position where you are financially free. You're no longer in financial slavery. And that is the mission. Okay. That's the mission. That's what we want to impart to you.
So jump on the webinar with us. Make sure you attend live, put it in your calendar. You're going to get a notification on your phone, all that kind of stuff. But this is the vehicle to create residual wealth, and we're going to be able to help a lot of people create residual wealth because of what we've got to share with you on this webinar. So join us on the webinar. Let us help you create residual income. We'll see you on the webinar.
For more residual income streams, visit the website in the description box below.